Cooking with the Flavor of Summer, Episode 2, Part 1.
Alright. Today we're going to make classic summertime meal, which you can have. We'll have it in January.
Hey, it makes sense. Flavor of Summer, making something that does summer.
That's right. So we're going to grill some hamburgers because we have a little bit of warm temperatures here, and we're going to make some macaroni and cheese.
Is that what's on here?
And it's just the pasta's in there cooking right now. So it's a gluten-free.
Gluten-free.
It's gluten-free, so that is right. The way it's cooked differently. So now it's just sitting there. So you see all the parts to it. So we'll do now. Look at this burgers going here. We'll show you how we go out and get those ready.
Just go.
Okay. Then come on over. What we'll do is this. Now we have in this package, there's 2 1/4 pounds of meat in it. So what we're going to do is we'll make 6 burgers out of it. So we'll have 6, a little over a 1/3 pound burger. All right. So it's really just simple to make sure you have your portion control. Is you just kind of cut through it this way, and then you cut it into thirds this way. So you have all pretty much equal sized burgers, and you have them to be within that size. The thing is to season them is a classic Montreal steak seasoning, which is pretty much a very, very popular one used in most restaurants when they do any type of beef, is to put Montreal steak seasoning on it. It's good stuff. A blend of pepper and salt and stuff, and you put it on there fairly generously, because a lot of times the salt and everything, even though you think it's a lot, actually cooks out.
Now, where do you typically buy all the stuff that you're cooking with from?
What, like
that, and where do you buy your meat?
The meat from the basic grocery store. You can get Montreal steak seasoning from the grocery store.
Now, where did this one come from?
This one came from Aldi, and that came from Stop and Shop. So what we'll do is you don't mess around with your hamburger too much. You kind of make a little ball, and then you flatten it out nicely. This is 90% lean, so it's not going to cook down a whole heck of a lot. There's not a lot of fat in it. So, but you kind of do it so you can mix the seasoning around on the meat. And you see these are going to be pretty good-sized burgers. No messing around with little tiny baby burgers. It's not McDonald's.
Not McDonald's.
Okay, so again, you don't want to mess around with the meat a whole heck of a lot, because this is how you're going to make them come out good.
Can you make the ultimatum?
Well, I don't know what the ultimatum is.
Remember from regular show, the one with the food truck one?
Yeah. It's
a hamburger with 2 hamburgers for buns and the rest
yeah, and they deep fry it. Now, we don't have a deep fryer, so...
Yeah, we do.
We're not the Fry Daddy's not going to count for... This is not even big enough to fit one burger, let alone...
Come on, can you make it later? Please?
I'll make you we are going to make a Cuban burger.
Oh, but it's not the ultimatum.
Oh, the Cuban burgers are way cool.
Mm.
Mrs. Blader of summer will have a Cuban burger. And the Blader of winter will be a lame-o and have a regular American cheese.
Hey!
Baby burger. Okay, and again, you don't...
I'm also the Dragon Emperor, remember that.
Okay. I thought it was just dragon breath, but anyway. Anyway, you get your hamburgers. You don't want to mess them... The less you mess around with them, the better. Anytime you do mess with hamburgers, the less you mess around with them, make them, getting them into shape. And also when you cook them, they'll come out thicker, and they'll come out juicier, and they'll come out tastier. So we have our 6 burgers ready. And we'll take the meat, handling beef properly. We're going to get rid of this whole packaging. And that can go up to the garbage. And then make sure that you're not getting any type of, bacteria like salmonella or whatever, E. coli. You wash your hands very,
we learned that in school.
Right, you wash your hands very, very well after you handle meat. Much more than you would do in other situations. After the fat in the meat will actually hold on to the skin a lot more than other things. So you want to make sure you get your hands nice and clean. Okay?
Yeah?
And once you do that as well, you dry your hands off quite nicely. And we also have underneath here, we have disinfecting wipes.
Okay, so this is the end of Part 1. Part 2, we're going to start cooking the hamburgers, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so thanks for watching this part. And make sure that you watch Cooking with the Flavor of Summer, Part 2, and our other episodes where there's cooking chili in the first